Namaste everyone. Welcome to the Cārvāka podcast. मैं सदमे में हूँ. I was like, okay, we're doing the IPL podcast while the match will start. We'll actually try to plan it that way. So I was like, okay, थोड़ा देखते हैं opening ceremony. Not kidding. Adik, first of all, welcome. But they were singing
Welcome.
for a mega before a cricket match. उनको आयरनी नहीं दिखी. वो लोग बारिश का गाना गा रहे क्रिकेट मैच.
मुझे लगा इफ वी हैव अ शास्त्रीय संगीतकार कोई किसी को बोलो राग दीपक गाए और बारिश को दूर भगाए. I was like, yeah. It was very average to below average opening ceremony. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so that this is a question for all the viewers and Kushal, you as well. ये जो साउंड का था, did you have a sound problem as well? कि there was not a sync, at least
no, there is no sync between what's coming out of their mouth and the sound.
Because Sonu Nigam Vande Mataram ga raha tha, and I know that Sonu Nigam will not sing on a track. He just will not sing on a track. But his sound and his visual were completely just coming in like two different directions. And I've heard Sonu Nigam live. Bro, kabhi track pe nahi gaya.
Annual function chal raha hai. I'm watching Jio Cinema. अरे मैंने पूरा setup करके रखा है मालूम है. So my laptop is where I'm streaming, and I've attached an external, another one, and that's where the match on Jio Cinema is going on. I just messaged Nikhil, I dare you to watch the IPL ceremony. He's like, chance ही नहीं है. मैं मर जाऊंगा मैं नहीं देखूंगा.
That's why I actually just tweeted that.
He's like, exact words of Nikhil. I will hit my balls with the hatauda, but I will not watch the
No, and I refuse to call this an annual day because I saw the annual day at the Jio school, Ambani's ka school, and I think they did a better job than the IPL opening ceremony. So,
Ori came on an IPL pre-game show. Ori came on Jio Cinema. ये क्या हो रहा है? ये क्यों हो रहा है? ये क्या है? ये? This is why I hate it. But I still wore the Mumbai Indians jersey. ये देखो.
yes.
Mumbai jersey. I bought it from the Mumbai Indians store. But
I have a problem on that. So I have family who was coming later last year in December or something, and they tried to buy me Gujrat Titans jersey, and they told me IPL jerseys are not sold unless it's not the IPL going on. Itna nahi hota online.
Yeah. Throughout the year they don't have any sales,
but that is bullshit.
They to the complete year का equivalent sales. जैसे अपना हर चीज एक इंडिया है ना, दिवाली में सीजन होए, IPL नो सीजन छे.
So correct. हाँ. मैंने कुशल को कन्वर्ट कर दिया है गुजराती में अभी. So yes, it is IPL no season. No, but the thing is that they should sell na everywhere because it's people want to buy jerseys.
No, you can buy it. I bought it like 3-4 months ago. I bought this MI jersey from their store 3-4 months ago. So
I'll have to see.
Buy it. Indians don't. Indians only buy IPL merchandise when the IPL is on because they're like नया shirt होएगा ना, पुराना वाला क्यों लो? They think like that. They're like नया shirt होगा, नया design होगा. अच्छा, what did you make? Another वाहियात चीज that I saw. What did you make of the new jerseys of all these teams? I mean, can I just say the most tacky? I mean, I don't know. I have not seen a more tacky rubbish sports jersey than the IPL has produced. I honestly, I mean, did you see the jerseys?
No, the jersey is not bad. But the
fabric is good, like the designing
and sorry, these sponsorships like यहाँ पे भी होते हैं, but ऐसे मत करो यार. मतलब एक जगह भी sponsorship के लिए नहीं छोड़ी आपने. If there was a way that the players' underwear strap could be showing, they would probably sponsor that also.
shirt में देखना, इधर sponsor है, इधर sponsor है, हर जगह sponsor ही sponsor है भाई, इधर sponsor है. It's so many sponsors, man. They're like, आज पैसा मिला है, पूरा चूस लेंगे हम, हमको नहीं.
So
हम नहीं
I,
छोड़ेंगे पैसा.
हाँ तो मुझे ये for I don't know what was the motivation. I mean, obviously money, but I was listening to a podcast with Manoj Badale, who was the co-owner of Rajasthan Royals, with Nasser Hussain and Michael Atherton. And it was a brilliant podcast. It's on Sky Sports YouTube. And first of all, I didn't know Mr. Badale is so funny. He was genuinely extremely funny. He was self-deprecating and, taking on Athers
Oh
and
yeah, I
Hussain.
saw that. I saw that.
Right. So Usme, he said a very important thing, that the none of the franchises were profitable for the first 10 years. Or very few of them were. I think KKR and MI might be one of the
KKR and
few.
MI were.
MI and then
ये देखिए. Yeah, these are really tacky. Come on, Adit, this is bad. And
yeah.
did you see the KKR one? Yeah, look at these stripes. Let me make it even bigger so that people get tortured. Look at these stripes, ladies and gentlemen. What is this?
Hey Bhagavan. And what is SRH? ये SRH का यूनिफॉर्म देख के ऐसा लगता है कि किसी ने उल्टी कर दी है शर्ट पे.
Pat Cummins must be like, why did you make me do this?
No, Pat Cummins is thinking, I thought I couldn't do worse than the Aussie yellow. But I am doing... Now Australian and CSK fans don't troll me.
But, no, dude, like this is so tacky. Like, what's with us? Why are we so tacky?
I'm not kidding when I say it, but two of my favorite kits are probably Mumbai Indians and Gujrat Titans, because they are the cleanest jerseys I've found from all of them. I'm not a fan of the Rajasthan Royals purple, blue. Maybe Delhi Capitals is pretty good as well, but I don't like these colors meshing up with each other. So people may call me biased कि तू तो पहले मुंबई का फैन था, अब गुजरात का फैन है. I don't care. I actually feel that they are two of the best jerseys. At least because they are simple to look at, and they have to. The only thing with Mumbai jersey, I would probably have one thing, is they should have a home and an away jersey, or a second jersey. Like Gujarat ka purple hai for certain games and stuff. When they do the purple day, they should have the same thing for Mumbai Indians.
Can I just say, I think they are all lip syncing. They are all lip syncing, Adit. This entire
all the singers are. Really?
Yeah, they're all lip syncing. I'm telling you. जितना मैंने मेरी life में music थोड़ा बहुत किया है as a drummer, I have a feeling they're lip syncing. They're not singing.
मुझे okay, that's what I feared when I heard, and I was like, of course Sonu Nigam cannot be lip syncing, because मैंने उसको live. So why would he lip sync? यार, he can sing it live. But man, if even he is lip syncing and even Rahman is lip syncing, then
no, अपने live audience भी बोल रहे हैं they are lip syncing, so we are not alone.
अच्छा, okay.
They're lip syncing in the opening ceremony of the IPL.
Wow. So मतलब
this is literally the premier, like it or not, this is the premier tournament of the world when it comes to cricket.
BCCI का power देखो, वो लोग ने opening ceremony भी fix कर दी है. उसमें भी there is no concept.
में भी lip syncing हुई थी.
Super
Bowl में भी lip syncing हुई थी.
अरे, I refuse to believe anyone in Super Bowl can dance this much and stuff, but I mean,
M&M ने तो वो ऐसा नी ले लिया था या कुछ किया था ना.
हाँ, मतलब, so what you are saying is IPL is a giant dub smash. So
acha, what do you make of this Jio Cinema when it shows the viewer numbers, right? Have you noticed Jio Cinema does not show the concurrent viewers? It only shows the total views.
हाँ, वो बेवकूफी, मतलब that's like YouTube.
And why? Because
Hotstar
would never do that. Hotstar would always show how many people are consistently watching it live at that moment.
Which is what you want. Okay, what is the peak engagement and how will it go? But I think it's bakwas marketing tactic that 50 million people saw the stream. But if I saw the Jio Cinema seem like 10 times...
That's what the Americans do. Have you noticed? That's what the Americans do when they market the Super Bowl, right? They don't give you the concurrent viewers. They give you the total views. And I think somebody in Reliance has convinced themselves that hum bhi American. And they have gone this is classical American marketing. If you follow American sports, they do it exactly.
Correct. No, American sports to rating pe jata hai na, ki how many they do that Nielsen rating and add the total number of views, and then they'll do like DVR. Exactly. Haan. But the point is, yahan pe they don't show it when you're watching the game.
क्या यहाँ पे तो ऐसा everything is a dick measuring contest ना.
हाँ मतलब they don't show you so this people say and America में तो बहुत simple है, they use this to get ad revenues. तो इस बार the Super Bowl ads were about $7 million, right? So in a strange way America में इतनी transparency घुसी हुई है कि they are going to say कि $7 million we are charging for a 30-second Super Bowl commercial. I don't think Geo Cinema is going to say what they are charging for a 30-second.
I will never do this. Kushal will dance to Tip Tip Barsa Pani if RCB wins again. Hell no. Hell no.
Yes.
I'm not dancing. The only reason I'm doing today's stream is because it's a RCB match. I can do proper panoti while I'm streaming.
अरे अब तो तू आरसीबी की बात बोल, मुंबई इंडियंस के फैन ज्यादा डरे हुए कि उनकी पनौती ना करें तो
But okay, so
No, I'm
today's
kidding.
agenda,
Let's
obviously,
go for squads.
we're looking at the squad. So we'll do Chennai and RCB because that's the match a little bit before the match starts. But then we start with Delhi Capitals. Do you think that's a
Yes,
good
let's
start?
go. Yeah, let's start with Delhi Capitals.
First of all, congratulations to Rishabh Pant for making a comeback. Yeah, it's really nice to see Rishabh back. Key question, Adit. First of all, Delhi Capitals ka, let me pull their squad up. All right. And I'll share it on the screen too and share it with others so that others can also see. So this is the Delhi Capital squad on your screen. Here you go. This is the Delhi Capital squad. So it's okay. We'll just keep the squad on the screen. So as you see, so Rishabh Pant is the wicketkeeper, batter, and captain. But do you think he'll keep?
I'm not sure if his fitness is good. I hope he would keep, but I don't think his fitness is good enough, I think, yet to keep for 20 overs. I think they want him as a captain and a batter more than a keeper. And they have Abhishek Porel. So there is a chance that they would go with Abhishek Porel. They also have Christian Stubbs, who can keep. And as we saw, he was...
Shea Hope. They have Shea Hope.
Shea Hope. But I think Christian Stubbs was phenomenal as a batter when Mumbai, when he was in Mumbai. Yes, exactly. But Delhi has another problem which a lot of teams do, and I think only Gujrat and Mumbai don't have this issue, as one of the openers is overseas. So we can go from squad by squad. I think Prithvi Shaw and David Warner are going to be our openers.
Yeah.
But like I said, your first your opener is an overseas player, so आपका first slot वहां पे चला जाता है. Now, who do you keep at 3? Do you keep if Rishabh Pant is not keeping, I would probably do Christian Stubbs at 3. If you're doing Christian Stubbs at 3, then you're having another issue that you are going to take up 2 overseas slots in the first 3 thing. Shea Hope is a great outside choice. I don't know how much Stubbs keeps. Shea Hope is probably kept more than Christian Stubbs. So maybe that would be an outside choice. But if they don't want to go with either, they can go with Mitchell Marsh at 3, which I think probably is a better option. And then Pant at 4, and then 5 and 6 can be basically your Yash Dhul and Abhishek Porel. Now, if the wicket is spinning or something, you can also look at getting Lalit Yadav. But I was not a fan. I think Yash Dhul is your long-term investment. He's your T20 player. He's your, he was in the Indian under-19 squad. So that's how you keep him. You also have Akshar Patel coming at 7. So that's that extra buffer.
Akshar plays. He's a damn good T20 player. I've seen him.
No, I know. But so I'm saying Akshar Patel ko 7 pe laate, that's an extra buffer that you have. So he can be there. And then your 8, 9, 10, 11 basically are your Kuldeep Yadav, Henrik Nortje. Then your other Lungi and Giri, unfortunately for them, has withdrawn. So it will probably so it's probably going to be Jai Richardson, who's a great fast bowler. And then for your other fast bowler, you have either Ishant Sharma or Mukesh Kumar. I don't think Ishant's going to be playing just yet, unless
recently last year.
But I think they will probably go with Mukesh Kumar. So it'll be Mukesh, Henrik Nortje, Kuldeep Yadav, and Jai Richardson as your four, and then and it'll be one of those interesting situations where three of the four people are Australians. Now, if you want to strengthen up your batting, then I think Tristan Stubbs comes in, and then instead of Jai Richardson, you have Khalil Ahmed playing. But basically, Nortje plays every single game. I think. I just as if he stays fit, he's going to play every single game. And Mitchell Marsh now also can give you bowling options, so you can theoretically go up bat up till 8, and then because Akshar gives you 4 overs, and just have 9, 10, 11, and then the other 4 overs come from Mitchell Marsh. And so, I mean, these are your option for Delhi Capitals. Overall, it's a good squad, but they're missing one big thing. One genuine fast bowler. Like I know Jai Richardson is there, but he's not the leader of the attack, right? And if Nortje has had issues with his fitness, so they are missing a Bumrah type leader of the attack. And it would have been better if it was an Indian fast bowler that was a leader of the attack. So Delhi desperately needs that.
And the next problem is last year I remember, because तेरी वजह से मेरे को थोड़ी सी IPL देखनी पड़ी थी, and while David Warner did score runs, strike rate बहुत slow था because बाकी सारे batsmen fail हो रहे थे, and Warner just had to play slow.
That's right.
That was the problem, right? Am I wrong or right?
No, you're absolutely right. But and in general, Warner had issues, getting off the blocks. But now I think lately, Warner has worked really hard on the Australian side, and he was playing very well in the T20s. So I think they are excited to do. But I think this team still needs a high quality fast bowler who's the leader of the pack. If Nortje can play 14 games, then Delhi can recover, and Rishabh Pant has to hold up the middle order.
And I think the unfortunate incident with Harry Brook and his absence is a huge blow to Delhi.
It's a huge blow.
Brook is a world-class player.
Yeah, and maybe he had a bad IPL. He had 100, but he had a bad IPL. But you back players. There have been so many players who have had bad IPLs and then have come back. But do not discount Mitchell Marsh. He's been in great form. So,
but then I think compared to last year, Rishabh nahi tha na, to Rishabh is saal hoga. Do you think that makes a difference to their middle order?
Huge difference. Psychologically, bahut difference aata hai. Rishabh is a captain. He's a character. He, is a strategist and stuff. So I think Rishabh Pant will definitely be a good thing, good addition and stuff. One controversial suggestion: you can also have your impact player as your wicket keeper as your impact player. You only need them for the bowling side or something, as a wicketkeeper batsman, as an impact player. So आप एक ऋषभ पंत को रख रहे हो to try it out whether he lasts or not. But if he doesn't, if he's unfit or something like that, you can sub out your bowlers after they have bowled their 4 overs and just get your wicketkeeper in the 15th or 16th over, get them to keep wickets for the last 5 overs, and then they can join in as a batsman. So they can even do that with Abhishek Purell.
And a generic point, now that we have the 2 bouncer rule, I think every team will rely more on fast bowlers, a little bit more.
Exactly, they are.
2 bouncer rule now.
Shreyas Iyer is already scared ki kya hoga, but every team is going to be relying on fast bowlers and stuff. So that is certainly true. But Delhi ke baad, do you want to go to Lucknow, or which squad do you want to go to?
Whatever, buddy. I'm okay. So you want to go Gujrat, because it's just the next one.
Chalo, Gujarat pe chalte hain. So Gujarat has a very interesting problem. 2 big holes to fill. One obviously is Hardik Pandya.
That's a huge hole.
That's a huge
hole.
Yeah.
Not as a captain, as a player.
No, there is a bigger hole than Hardik Pandya. That is Mohammad Shami. Because if Hardik Pandya, if Hardik Pandya was bad, losing Hardik Pandya was bad enough, losing Mohammad Shami with 28 wickets.
So tell me your openers for Gujarat.
Shubman to hai, and there is going to be Wriddhiman Saha. Yeah, because I think they are going to get, but Saha is, again, he's 39. Very fit still for 39. we'll have to see if he lasts the whole tournament and stuff. I was a little disappointed to see Robin Mins withdraw from the IPL. I think that we were told a lot of good things about him, and I thought maybe he would be there. But if Ridhiman can't do, then probably Sai Sudarshan will be the opener. But let's just assume that both of them are playing. So then it will be Gill and Saha the opening. Sai Sudarshan will be number 3. Then number 4 would be then comes the fun Gujarat finishing core, which will be if Kane Williamson. So Kane Williamson and Sai Sudarshan are interchangeable. I don't think Kane Williamson plays every single game, but for your 4, 5, 6, 7 are your David Miller, Shah Rukh Khan, Rahul Tewatia, and Rashid Khan. Correct. And there is another all-rounder that I would play initially is Azmatullah Omarzai. I think he's a fantastic player. So if you
they got him because Hardik gaya na, that's
correct,
the idea. Right?
Correct. So if you are playing, if you are playing, say Vijay Shankar, then maybe you will not play Omarzai. If you are playing, if that is the case, then you get an extra bowler, which is Spencer Johnson or Noor Ahmed can play depending on how fast or slow the wicket is.
Afghanistan ka hai na, Noor Ahmed hi acha hai.
Noor Ahmed is fantastic, and your 4 bowlers then are going to be Mohit Sharma, Umesh Yadav. Now, again, Gujarat has to say they are a year older. So Umesh is 36, Mohit Sharma is 35. So you have to make sure that, the last you throughout the tournament. The spinners are going to be Sai Kishore. I think Sai Kishore plays every single game with Rashid Khan. Sai Kishore has been brilliant. He's the captain in Tamil Nadu. And your 5th bowler, so your Umesh, Mohit, Sai Kishore, Rashid, your 4 bowlers are there. Your 5th bowler is between Spencer Johnson, Josh Little, and Noor Ahmed. So that is your core. Now, what that leaves with is you basically, since your top 4 bowlers are Indian bowlers, or 3 bowlers are Indian bowlers, and then you have Rashid Khan, who obviously plays every single game, it gives you a lot of flexibility whether to play an overseas bowler or stick with an Indian bowler. And so you also have Jayant Yadav, which I don't think after Sai Kishore's exploits last year, Jayant Yadav is going to be playing. But it is going to be a big challenge for Gujarat Titans. I still would not basically write them out. I don't think Karthik Tyagi is going to be playing. A lot of people are writing to me, but Gujarat Titans has this ability to always perform above expectations, and this squad is just like that. And that's why Kane Williamson fits into Gujarat Titans perfectly, because it has a very New Zealand sort of squad sort of feel, where everybody's chilled out. There are bits and pieces players where everybody knows their role. So Shubman Gill's role is to bat throughout. Everyone else is like up. You play. Rahul Tewatia has a role to score 20 in 10 balls. However he does it. Right. So same for Abhinav Manohar. Abhinav Manohar is a very interesting finisher. I don't see Abhinav Manohar getting into this lineup with Shah Rukh Khan being there, because he's a far more powerful finisher than Abhinav Manohar. He was great. And then the Vijay Shankar reinvention last year means he probably might end up getting a game more than before Abhinav Manohar. But I think Gujarat Titans, I'm still picking them to sneak into the top 4. They are going to place between the 4th and the 5th place. But how the squad responds to Hardik Pandya. See, Gujarat Titans is the exact opposite problem of Mumbai Indians. If Mumbai Indians is too many stars, Gujarat Titan has lost its big quote-unquote star. And now Rashid Khan and Shubman Gill are the stars and stuff. It's a young squad. Even if they lose and come last place, no one's going to be like, oh, last place kyun hai? So they have, because people do not have expectations after you lose such high players. So I think they have nothing to fear. And that's what makes them a very scary team.
Fair enough. Now let's go to the next team. This is Inka squad acha hai, Kolkata Knight Riders.
So KKR has an interesting problem though. KKR के साथ हुआ ये कि वो लोग गुजरात के साथ they went on a dick measuring contest about Mitchell Starc and bought him for 25 crores. And I genuinely don't know if KKR prepares a spin wicket, can you play Mitchell Starc in all the games or not?
क्या off cutter डालेगा वो?
Exactly. So now there are only 2 or 3 teams, Gujarat,
पहले
Punjab,
ओपनर
and
बता, मेरे को ओपनर बता केकेआर के, तेरे हिसाब
हाँ,
से
मैं
जेसन रॉय
ओपनर पे
खेलेगा?
आता हूँ एंड देन आई टॉक अबाउट मिचेल स्टार्क इन अ सेकंड. देखो, सो वी जेसन रॉय नहीं खेलेगा. जेसन रॉय इज विथड्रॉन. So there are again 2 openers, and KKR is going to face the same problem. Like I said, uh, one of them will have to be overseas, which is Gurbaz. Rahmanullah Gurbaz was fantastic for them. So uske sath 99% the opener has to be Manish Pandey, because if you are picking Phil Salt to be the opener, Phil Salt and Gurbaz play interchangeably. If you play both of them as an opener, that means that you're wasting your 2 overseas slots. And KKR mein Andre Russell is on the government job posting ना, को कितना भी बुरा करे उनको ड्रॉप तो करेंगे नहीं रसल जी को. So वो एक slot fix है.
He's done well for them, right? ऐसा
He
कुछ
has,
नहीं.
but no, but the last 2 or 3 tournaments, he has been extremely inconsistent. And he does
Yeah.
not have like a situation where 5 game aapko diye and you play and stuff. He continuously keeps playing, right? So the other option, the left field option, is they bring back Venkatesh Iyer as an opener, because Venkatesh Iyer ko ye log ne middle order mein dal diya tha. So if that happens, I would like that better. So it would be Venkatesh Iyer and Gurbaz opening. One down obviously is Nitish Rana. 2 down is Shreyas Iyer. Now the fun starts. Where the 3 down comes. I think 3 down has to be Rinku.
Rinku, yaar, he's the key. He is their X factor.
Yeah. So
their fate in the tournament depends on literally this boy.
हाँ, तो Rinku has to be 3 down. Rinku को आप सबसे ज्यादा overs दो. Then comes your 4th down player. So no. Salt will not play. If Gurbaz is playing, Salt is not going to play. So I think 4th down will be Russell. Now the fun comes, right? Who do you play? Do you play Sunil Narayan? In my opinion, Sunil Narayan should not be played, because he's not what he used to be. I mean, maybe you can.
इनके 2 स्तंभ सुनील नारायण और आंड्रे रसल दोनों को कल्टी दे दी.
Because I mean, Sunil Narayan, dekho, I could be proven wrong. Maybe they give him a game and stuff, but I think Sunil Narayan plays interchangeably. Agar wicket spin kar rahi hai to khilao. Otherwise, if it's a standard wicket, then Mitch Stark plays at 8. And so you're 8, 9, 10, 11. And if you have an overseas spot, I think Mujibur Rahman plays over Sunil Narayan. Mujib is a brilliant bowler. And if the wicket is seaming and swinging, then Dushmanta Chamira can also play. Dushmanta Chamira did pretty well for Lucknow Super Giants, right? So ये एक हमारा दूसरा problem है, that we think of these star players and we forget that there are a lot of players from, say, Sri Lanka, West Indies, who are doing a lot of, like, who are not your star, like Dre Russ and stuff, doing a lot of these good job for that. But so if you have so one Mitchell Stark plays, right? And your 9, 10, and 11, basically, Vaibhav Arora was brilliant, as was Harshit Rana. So I think maybe Harshit Rana plays first. Suyash Sharma, definitely. Varun Chakravarti. And then one between Dushmanta Chamira and Mujibur Rahman. Now, if you need an additional batsman, Shayad. And if you need an additional batsman, then I think it would be Ramandeep Singh, who would be a impact player, and then he can come in. And then the other impact player option is Anukul Roy, because Anukul Roy can both bat and bowl. So agar KKR is afraid of a collapse happening, then there's that. But Mitch Stark can only play if they play on wickets that are doing fast. Spending 25 crores on him just seems pretty crazy. And I don't understand in the long term prospects of KKR, if they like Shreyas Iyer as a captain or not. Because I think if with the 2 fast bowler rule, if other teams are going to play fast bowling, and if they're going to bounce him out, that's going to be a big challenge as well. Thankfully for him and KKR, he kept into a little bit of form at the Ranji Trophy, getting that 90 odd. So I'm just hoping that, he can come through.
Okay. So KKR is done. Now we go to Lucknow Super Giants.
Sure.
Lucknow Super Giants, your favorite team.
So Lucknow Super Giants is it's actually not a bad squad, but
it's
they keep
a good squad.
they keep underperforming every single time. So again, Lucknow has two wicket keepers also, but both of them are going to play. It's going to be Quinton de Kock and KL Rahul to open the batting. Interesting, they bought Devdutt Padikkal from Rajasthan Royals.
KL Rahul is
So
not opening.
he's not. I thought he was
No,
going to.
no, he's not opening. He's batting down
Okay.
the order.
Okay, if KL Rahul is batting down the order, then it's probably going to be Padikkal and the Quinton de Kock to open the batting. I think maybe that's why they took it. Now, if KL Rahul is indeed batting at 4 or something, I think that's a waste. If KL Rahul is batting at 4, because it takes time to settle in, and this is a T20. He's not a finisher at all.
Because that's what he's going to do in the World Cup. So he's going to bat niche.
Hey Bhagwan. Matlab, basically, they're going to try and find him in the T20 World Cup. Kuch bhi karke. Try find a spot for him. I think he's wasted. I think he should not be batting in the middle order. But I could be wrong. So if Quinton de Kock and Devdutt Padikkal are opening, Deepak Hooda probably is going to go 1 down. KL Rahul will probably go 2 down. Then they'll still have Nicholas Puran going at 5. Ayush Badoni is going to be their 6 thing. They have another option of Kyle Mayers as an opener, but I don't think they're going to waste 2 overseas spots.
Stoinis, brother.
No, before Stoinis, there'll be Krunal Pandya. So there'll be Krunal Pandya at 7. Krunal Pandya and Stoinis will take your 7 and 8 spots. And then your 9, 10, and 11 are going to be your 3 fast bowlers, where I think Shamar Joseph could be an outstanding. Naveen ul Haq was great for them. But if Stoinis and Quinton de Kock and
Ravi
Puran,
Bishnoi to pakka khelega. Ravi Bishnoi
so I'm coming to that, but usse pehle fast bowlers kya, because Mark Wood has withdrawn, right? So if Stoinis, Puran and Quinton de Kock take up your 3 spots, you only are left with either Naveen ul Haq or Shamar Joseph. आप दोनों में से एक ही को खिला सकते हो. So then
outplay Shamar.
I don't know. I think Naveen they'll probably have to see of how they're playing in the net. I know Shamar is very hot right now and he's playing really well, but Naveen ul Haq is a phenomenal bowler, and he has these amazing cutters in the back end of the innings. So you could play both. Now let me give you another option. What if you find a wicket where you want to play both Naveen ul Haq and Shamar Joseph? If that happens, then unfortunately I think Michael Stoinis will have to be dropped, because you cannot just play. So I think Lucknow has picked a little like they have too many players. David Willey is also there, and unfortunately I just don't see David Willey getting a game unless Naveen and Shamar are just awful, right? And so given your Indian bowlers, Mohsin Khan is going to play, Ravi Bishnoi, like you said, is going to play, and your outside option is going to be probably Yash Thakur. Now, as we saw in Lucknow, the wicket just spins like crazy. Last time it spun like anything. If that happens, then the very young 41-year-old Amit Mishra could play as well. And Amit Mishra could most likely...
Amit Mishra is going to play as an impact sub.
Agar khelega to if the wicket spins the way it does. So that is a clear option for Lucknow Super Giants. It's a good squad, but they have just picked way too many players, and I would rather have wished that they would have focused more on Indian batting, because you have Krishnappa Gautam as well, who plays as a bowling all-rounder. Prerak Markad is also there. So what are you going to do with all these players? They would do better to sort of invest in a one-down player and so forth. Deepak Hooda has been phenomenally inconsistent for them.
क्या T20 में तो मुझे समझ नहीं आता कंसिस्टेंट कौन होता है मेरे भाई.
नहीं हो सकता है ना कंसिस्टेंट, कि अगर आपको कोई लाइक आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जांपल, राहुल तेवटिया हैज बीन
कंसिस्टेंट थिंग इज तुम्हारी ठुकाई होने वाली है.
नहीं रोल प्लेयर्स ना, देखो जैसे राहुल तेवटिया है वो कंसिस्टेंट, वो उसको 10 या 15 बॉल से ज्यादा दो ही मत, right? 7 out of 10 times he will get you 20-25 runs in those 10 balls, right? So someone like that, or a Shubman Gill, or a KL Rahul for that matter, right, as an opener, reasonably consistent on how they did, or a Virat in that 2016 IPL and a couple of others. So that definitely is there. But I think Lucknow ko lack of Indian batting is going to haunt them this time.
चलो मुंबई बाद में करते हैं, पहले पंजाब का स्क्वाड देखते हैं. मुंबई is way too important.
अरे बाप रे, way too important. Mumbai is also way too controversial.
I took a call.
चलो, since you are a Mumbai,
ये तो useless टीम है यार, ये क्या टीम है यार, ये क्या है ये टीम?
इसमें this is their entire top order. उसमें से except for Shikhar, every five are like hell for leather players. मतलब this is going to be, Punjab is going to be the most entertaining team to watch, because या तो ये 220 भी चेस कर देंगे या 125 में ऑल आउट हो जाएंगे. They are not going to they have the most entertaining core. So I think,
can I ask you this question?
huh?
Is Punjab the journeyman team of the
Yeah,
IPL?
they are the perennial underperformers.
Yeah,
Perennial
they're
underperformance.
journeyman, right? They
Yeah,
just
yeah.
are there. It doesn't matter that they are there.
नहीं है
It's
ना,
like
10
that.
टीम चाहिए ना, तो they have Punjab. So they have Shikhar Dhawan
The
and
Punjab
Johnny
IPL
Best.
team is just like the Punjab state. Lot of noise, no performance.
So Punjab has three openers. I don't know how they're going to play it, and I think all three want to play. So
Johnny
Dhawan,
Bairstow,
Johnny Bairstow, Prabhsimran Singh, and Shikhar Dhawan. Right. So in my opinion, it's probably going to be Shikhar Dhawan and John. I mean, you cannot going to
ये
drop
दोनों
the
करेंगे.
captain.
ये यंग बच्चा है, इसको नीचे भेजेंगे. Simple.
So no, Prabhsimran will come one down. So it's going to be Shikhar Dhawan and Johnny Bairstow coming, and Prabhsimran is going to be one down. Your two down is going to be, so if, okay, here is a controversial point. If you really want to give and invest in Liam Livingstone, I think you put him two down. Because Liam Livingstone को आप ज्यादा ओवर दो, उसको एज अ फिनिशर मत दो. Give him more overs, give him time to see. If it doesn't work out, then you look at him as
ये दोनों को कैसे खिलाएंगे? सैम करन एंड लिविंगस्टन दोनों को.
खिलाएंगे. I'm coming to that. So Sam Curran plays as a Sam Curran or Chris Wokes, दोनों में से ऑप्शन आएगा. So Johnny Bairstow plays. They could have an issue. They could have a thing where all four players playing are
Because remember they have
Angrez.
a fantastic player like Sikandar Raza.
So Sikandar, okay, so that's you. If you cannot play sort of if it's a pure spinning wicket and stuff, then they could look at to Sikandar Raza. But honestly, if they want to play Johnny Bairstow, then this is the squad they'll have to go with. The other option is they don't play Bairstow, but that's a very scary option, because Bairstow is a very destructive player in T20. So let me give you two squads: one without Bairstow, one with Bairstow. So my first squad would be with Bairstow, Shikhar Dhawan, Bairstow, Prabhsimran at 3, Liam Livingston at 4, Jitesh Sharma at 5. Then come your batters. Harpreet Singh can play. Harpreet Singh maybe can slot in at 3 or 4 if they really want, and then everyone moves the spot down. The other option is Atharva Taide. He was considered a pretty decent bat as well last time, so he can come in at about your 6 or 7. Now your bowling, your all-rounder core is Sam Curran, who can bat, Arshdeep, obviously, Kagiso Rabada, Harshal Patel comes in as a bowler, and Rahul Chahar. So those are your 5 bowlers. So your 5 bowlers are set, and then you sub out Arshdeep and then bring in like a full-time batsman, like say a Shashank Singh or something. We obviously saw Shashank Singh hit the ball quite hard in the last IPL. So that is an option that they can do without Bairstow. Now this is where it gets interesting. If you do without Bairstow, the squad is Dhawan, Prabhsimran to open the batting, then Harpreet at number 3. You have your Livingstone at 4. I don't think Riley Russo gets a nod in, at least unless and until Liam and Sam both fail. Liam Livingston at 4, Jitesh at 5. You have Shashank Singh or Sikandar, Atharva Taide at 6, Sikandar Raza at 7. So then Sikandar and Chris Wokes, Sikandar and Sam Curran become an option. And then your 8, 9, 10, 11 are Nathan Ellis, Kagiso Rabada, Arshdeep, and Rahul Chahar. And then Harpreet Brar is your
I think
impact
this
sub
team
who comes
sounds
out.
better to me.
Yeah.
I think
So I mean,
Bairstow को drop कर दो.
yeah.
उसको
Then
shortest match के लिए.
तो शायद Bairstow को draw. But I actually see Punjab as having more sort of like for like replacements than Lucknow Super Giants. It's not a cluttered squad. Everyone knows what their thing is. There are 3 or 4 players that are going to play, maybe not even 3 or 5 players that know that they are going to play every single game. That is Shikhar Dhawan, Liam Livingstone, Kagiso Rabada, and unless and until Kagiso has a really bad time, Prabhsimran Singh and Jitesh Sharma. These five are always going to be playing. Rahul Chahar maybe, but then sometimes they might go between Rahul and Harpreet Brar, depending on what the wicket is. Nathan Ellis was a very interesting for Punjab as well. They suffered a lot in death bowling, and I think that's why they have paid the money that they have for Harshal Patel, and hope that he comes in and does their job for them.
Yeah, now we go from one useless team to another, Sunrisers Hyderabad.
अच्छा हाँ, राजस्थान बात नहीं करनी.
नहीं, वो चार जो मेरे हिसाब से एक्चुअल में मैटर करते हैं उनको बाद में करो ना. ये बाकी सब तो यूजलेस है.
Hey, bakwas. Gujrat was in the final and won the IPL. But useless हो गई. मतलब कुछ भी.
This is
the only team to make the playoffs once out of the last 2 years was Mumbai Indians. So just saying. So that's why they had to borrow our captain. So,
देखो वो था हमारा, तुमने हमसे छीना, हमने उसको वापस खरीद लिया.
नहीं, वो था गुजरात का ही, बॉम्बे को लोन पे दिया था वो. See, now we have to get a little bit of friendly rivalry going na IPL ka. But I'll quickly go to Sunrisers Hyderabad. So Sunrisers Hyderabad has, in my opinion, done one of the most amazing things by picking the most underrated T20 opener this IPL. His name is Travis Head.
He has to play.
And absolutely
has to play. Now the problem is, Pat is the captain, Travis plays, Klaasen plays, Pat plays. 3 overseas players. Done.
Exactly. Done.
And
so
is Aiden going to play? And if Aiden plays, right, then
what about
four overseas done? Then you have to pick the rest from this slot.
Not just that. What about Vanindu, Marco Jansen, and Glenn Phillips?
Vanindu Hasaranga should play ahead of all these players because he's a valuable T20 player.
So given that, and how much I think Travis Head is an underrated pick, I don't think Travis Head is going to play in the first. That's what. So one of the most underrated T20 openers pick is probably going to warm the bench because
Vanindu is too good a player to miss out.
So you have Vanindu.
Actually, Sunrisers Hyderabad has a very good squad. They have too many good players.
So Vanindu is there.
By the way, RCB won the toss and they have elected to bat. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise. Kohli and Faf in action in 20 minutes. So we'll go to their preview at the end. So you have Pat Cummins that will play. Vanindu Hasaranga that's going to definitely play. There is going to be the other two will be Aiden Markram and Henrik Klaasen. You cannot drop Aiden Markram after what he's done for them in the past tournaments. Glenn Phillips is an outside option if you really want to think, but I think Klaasen is a better finisher than him. So now you basically are openers. If Markram is playing, then it's going to be Markram and Mayank Agarwal, right? I don't know if Anmol Preet, they're looking at Anmol Preet as an opener. Rahul Tripathi becomes your one-down player. Then you're 2 down. The other option, obviously, is Abhishek Sharma, because Abhishek Sharma did pretty well, but they used him, plus minus however they wanted. So they can maybe do Abhishek Sharma to open the batting with Aiden Markram, and then I actually think Aiden Markram should open the batting. I don't care if he plays what spot he plays. I think your best player should get the most balls. So if Markram, and then your 3, 4, and 5 are Mayank Agarwal, Rahul Tripathi, and Henrik Klaasen. Not bad. Then comes your 6 and 7, right? So Washington Sundar plays, and then who is your extra batter? Probably Anmol Preet Singh. I know they've gone with Abdul Samad and they might give him another go as well. Abdul Samad is the Riyan Parag of Sunrisers Hyderabad. They have invested a lot for the last 4 years and they don't want to let him go. And basically, he goes in, and then you come your 4 bowlers. Now, unfortunately, Fazal Haq Farooqi is a great bowler, but he cannot play unless and until the wicket is swinging and seaming and Vanindu Hasaranga gets dropped out. Even then, they might go with Marco Jansen instead of Fazal Haq Farooqi. So who are your 4 bowlers then? Bhuvaneshwar plays. Bhuvi and Pat Cummins makes for a phenomenal bowling attack. And your other 2 bowlers are going to be Natarajan, he'll play, and then probably Mayank Markande. That would mean
Washington Sundar bhi hai na?
No, Washi ko to maine batting mein lineup mein bol diya na saath. So Washington will definitely play, and your other bowler then becomes either between Umran Malik and Akash Singh. So Umran Malik is not going to play. The great Jaydev Unadkat probably misses out. But I think Umran
Unadkat to khelana chahiye just to annoy you.
Just you never know though. If the wicket, see, Jaydev Unadkat is a very English 130 kilometers an hour bowler. If the wicket is swinging around, I don't know what Jaydev, he could suddenly be a factor. So I don't know what kind of wickets they're going to prepare at the Rajiv Gandhi Stadium. But the problem with Hyderabad is going to miss a strong Indian batting core. They just don't have it. All their strongest Indian batsman from this is Rahul Tripathi,
Hmm.
because Abhishek Sharma has been too unreliable. So
There are too many. The problem with this squad is there are too many superstars, but very few good
huh,
Indian players. I don't
and
know how to say it.
everybody who's been telling me for Hyderabad, they're like picking five overseas players. I'm like, bhai, five overseas players kaise Hyderabad kelega? I just don't know how. So it just doesn't make sense, because you have an overseas captain. That's where you lose it. So unfortunately, Hyderabad ki yahan pe simat gayi.
Yeah, well, Maja Aja, they dropped their captain after paying him this huge amount. That would be poetic.
Correct.
Okay, now let's go to Rajasthan Royals.
Rajasthan Royals, the best top three in the IPL right now. The
Boss,
best
this
top three.
squad is damn good, and this team is damn good क्योंकि यशस्वी है, ध्रुव है, अम्मा, संजू है इस टीम में और
For
जॉस
अरे
बटलर है भाई.
वही तो वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ भाई. द
भाई
टॉप
ये
थ्री.
टीम को देख के ही अगर कोई T20 का एनालिस्ट होगा तो ये तो डरावनी टीम है ये.
आई
आई
एम
थिंक
पिकिंग
दे आर द
राजस्थान.
फ्रंट रनर्स फॉर द
They are the front
आईपीएल.
runners. They are the team to beat. In my opinion, Rajasthan, the winner probably is going to be between Rajasthan Royals and another team. Which other team? We're going to talk about it in the next last 15 minutes. But my top three, quickly, I'll go with Yashasvi Jaiswal, Joss Butler, Sanju Samson. End of story. They're going to play every single game. Right. Now,
Yeah,
who is
yeah.
your number four? Who is your number four? They have a very interesting choice they've made. They have made, so there is Shimron Hetmeyer who'll probably go at five. Dhruv
Mhm.
Jurel is going to go at six. Number four is going to be your number four. They have kept it as a floater. Sometimes it was Ravichandran Ashwin who was going. They could even go with Shubham Dubey at number four, who is a fantastic middle order
तो
batter.
रियान पराग ने
Right?
तेरा क्या बिगाड़ा है भाई?
No, Riyan Parag will come at six or seven. So if Riyan Parag, another option is go with Dhruv Jurel at four, Shimron Hetmeyer at five, Riyan Parag at six. And then your 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is your five bowlers if you are bowling first, which is your Ashwin, Trent Bolt, Yuzi Chahal. Unfortunately,
यार
Zampa
इनकी
has.
क्या टीम है यार, क्या
Wahi,
टीम है.
wahi.
देख,
So I'm
रवि
coming to that.
अश्विन
Avesh
पक्का
Khan.
खेलेगा. आवेश
हाँ,
खान, नांड्रे बर्गर, यूजी
no,
चहल.
Nandre Burger will not play. It will be Bolt. So it
हाँ,
will
वो नहीं
be
खेल पाएगा. एंड
Ashwin,
इनको
Avesh
बहुत
Khan,
बड़ी ब्लो है ये.
Bolt.
एडम जैम्पा हैज विड्रॉन.
That's right. But there, it's not as bad also because Riyan Parag has been working on his bowling and can bowl a little bit of spin and stuff. So then it'll be, if that is the case, then Ravi Ashwin, Yuzi Chahal will bowl 8 overs. He'll give you a little bit of that. And if it's a spicy wicket, if the wicket swings and seams, then it'll be Nandre Burger and Trent Bolt. And imagine that as your opening bowling, facing two
Dude,
left arm
this
fast.
this is the strongest team of the IPL
Exactly.
2024, if you ask me.
Acha, they have a like for like replacement even in Shimron Hetmeyer. So if Hetmeyer struggles like he did last time, Rovman Powell is a great player. I would
Yeah.
actually play Rovman Powell over Hetmeyer. I would play Rovman Powell at four. So that's what I was coming to. That you play Sanju Samson, Joss Butler, Yashasvi Jaiswal, your top three. Just Samson being at three, obviously, Jaiswal at one. Rovman Powell at four. Kohler Cadmore, you can think about it, but Rovman Powell should be at four. Then your fifth and sixth and seventh are basically your Riyan Parag, Shubham Dubey, and Dhruv Jurel. Shubham Dubey can be replaced as an impact sub, and then then your bowling quartet or Ashwin, Bolt, Avesh Khan and Yuzvendra Chahal, with Nandre Burger being that other option. And then you can also play Kuldeep Sen if you want to have an overseas heavy. If you want to play both Roman Power and Shimron Hetmeyer and Joss Butler, all three, then just have Trent Bolt as your fourth player, and then have Kuldeep Sen as your fast bowler, who's extremely quick, and as so is Navdeep Saini. So, and this is
Basically,
after.
yaar, Yuzvendra Chahal and Ravi Ashwin give them such depth in bowling that they don't have to worry about anything.
And Ashwin is a floater. अगर आपको उसको number 4 पे डालना है तो वो जाके खड़ा रहेगा. He will give you your 10 of 10 balls, or 20 of
Last year,
15
Anna, they
balls.
suffered. They suffered because apna Josh Butler was not in good form.
Yes, exactly. No. Josh Butler still got into form. I mean, he was not as consistent as he used to be, but I think if he's there and if Jaiswal is playing, who they are going to be in like
भाई जायसवाल अगर टिक गया ना ये टूर्नामेंट में तो इनका तो काम हो गया फिर.
yeah, they are the team to beat. They are absolutely the team
I
to
think
beat.
they are the favorites. If you ask me, they are the
Yeah,
favorites.
yeah, no
Okay.
question about it.
Now we talk about the real champions of the world, Mumbai Indians. बहुत ही
कर दिन
घटिया बहुत ही घटिया टीम है ये, मगर ठीक है. स्काई तो खेल नहीं रहा है ना, स्काई
नहीं
इंजर्ड है ना.
हाँ, Sky will not play for about the first 2 or 3 games. नहीं, Mumbai probably has the scariest squad. Mumbai
I
का
know.
issues are on field.
ईशान खेलेगा, रोहित खेलेगा, कौन खेलेगा अपने.
So
अगर
so
स्काई
you
नहीं है तो
the
स्काई की जगह कौन लेगा.
Sky की जगह probably they are going to have Nehal Vadera. So their Ishan and Rohit are going to be 1 and 2, and at number 3, it's probably going to be so the World Brewers can be playing at number 3. They can have Nehal Vadera at number 4. Then comes your very strong finishing squad with Hardik Pandya, Tim David. And then you have number 7, Tilak Verma. I'm sorry, I forgot Tilak Verma. Tilak Verma can also play at 4. So Deval Bruce can be 5, 6, and 7. And then come your bowling quartet where you have Jasprit Bumrah,
पीयूष
Kumar,
चावला.
Piyush Chawla. So now here is where they will have to be a little careful, because they have Kiana Mafaka, who's like the under 19 bowler for Africa, and Gerald Kurtzi. I think Gerald Kurtzi might play in
I
Mumbai
think कचिया
if
को
the
खिलाना चाहिए. I think कचिया को खिलाना चाहिए.
yeah, but because Dilshan Madhushanka has withdrawn, and as has Jason Behrendorff, so Behrendorff was very consistent for Mumbai Indians. So then
Yeah,
it
I know.
would
Last year
probably
अच्छा कर रहा था वो.
हाँ, so आपके bowlers में Piyush, there is another outside chance that Mohammad Nabi might play or Romario Shepherd might play as an all-rounder. But where Mumbai Indians will struggle is having a true wicket-taking spinner. I don't see Piyush Chawla being the same spinner as he was before, like say a Rashid Khan or something, कि जिसकी 4 over आपको पता है कि the opposition is going to play out. Neither is Kumar Kartikeya that person. So Mumbai has a great top 6. Probably the best.
Piyush
And
Chawla is a good spinner यार. He always picks wickets. Last year
no,
भी
no,
ले रहा था.
नहीं, I'm not saying he doesn't pick wickets, but I'm saying कि ऐसा वो bowler नहीं है जिसकी 4 over आप. He played out beyond what Mumbai expected last year. I just don't see it happening this year again, because Piyush Chawla का के साथ ही issue रहा है inconsistency का. So that's what Mumbai has to be careful. I'm an old boy, so Bombay निकल जाता है. Mumbai has to be careful about.
Don't worry, I
But
am not Raj Thakre.
अब तो राज ठाकरे भी बॉम्बे चला लेगा आजकल. But let me tell you this, Kushal, Mumbai के लिए the biggest problem is how Hardik Pandya manages to do the star. He was the star when he came. Now how he manages Bumrah, because Bumrah wanted to be captain. Rohit Sharma should have been the captain in my opinion. Then you have the issues with Surya Kumar Yadav. So there are 3 or 4 captaincy, and then there are camps within. So how does
The
Hardik
Mumbai
manage it?
Indians management handled that captaincy thing, and then you compare it to the way the CSK handled it.
Yes, it was
says a lot
complete.
about the two managements.
That's right. It absolutely CSK handle. I mean, you're giving me a great segue into CSK, so I don't mind talking about CSK right now.
Yeah, let's go to Chennai Super Kings now.
That they handled so beautifully, because Dhoni was going to be the guy. Even they knew that Dhoni, and I think the reason why Dhoni obviously isn't the captain is not because I just don't see Dhoni sees himself to be playing all 14 games. If Chennai is in the playoffs after game 12 or something, Dhoni actually might take a couple of games off. He is not young. I wish he plays all 14 games, but he is not young. He's 43, for God's sake. He's a medical sort of marvel that he's still playing. And, kudos to that.
Keeping going down and up and down and up and up.
That's right. So that Dhoni is going to be interesting. But they have Chennai Super Kings have picked the squad that I expected them to pick. And I'm going to
Conway नहीं है. Conway नहीं है.
हाँ, Conway नहीं है. Conway might be injured, but Conway के लिए they have a like for like replacement. Rachin Ravindra. So Gaikwad and Ravindra are 2 great openers. Rahane to pata hi hai. Darren Mitchell is a very interesting sort of pick, which is at number 2.
अगर Darren Mitchell आ गया तो तेरे 2 overseas player already हो गए.
That's right. तो बाकी के उनके दो players हैं थिक्शाना and मुस्ताफिजुर रहमान. Now Matahisha Pathirana is not. I don't know if Pathirana is out for a few weeks or something. He's not there. But Chennai Super Kings are also very excited about this new player they have called Samir Rizvi. And Samir Rizvi is a young player from Uttar Pradesh, and he's played List A, and they're very excited to see what he's going to. And he's getting a debut, and he's going to be playing between Jadeja and Dhoni. If there's no pressure at all, right? Two of
Yeah,
the greatest finishers
no
ever
pressure.
in Indian cricket, and you're going to be playing in between them. But I think what Chennai is really happy about is the return of Deepak Chahar, and Tushar Deshpande is going to come back. Obviously, I think Chennai is a balanced squad. What is interesting is they've left out Shivam Dubey, which is I think the right way to do. I don't know if he's their impact player or something like that, but he's definitely not in the 11, and that's what I expected, because again it's going to be a horses for courses, so to speak. Shivam Dubey ultimately may get a chance again, and go. But this is Ruturaj Gaikwad squad, and they are going to, like, Dhoni is going to give him a thing. Chennai is one team where the top three are sorted. It is going to be Ruturaj, Conway or Ravindra and Rahane. Acha, Ravindra also now gives you 4 overs. So you are also going to be treated to this amazing side where both Ravindra and Ravindra are bowling in tandem. Rachin Ravindra and Ravindra Jadeja for 4 overs,
Mm.
both left arm spinners. But that makes them a freakishly good side. Another like for like replacement for Daryl Mitchell is Moeen Ali. So if they want to bolster their finishing core and want another spinning option, because three or four are not enough, then Moeen Ali is there. And if they're playing at Chipok where the wicket turns even more, they have Mitchell Santner. So Chennai is a very very strong team for conditions. Where again they are going to suffer is the fitness of Deepak Chahar, because Deepak Chahar is no longer the leader of the attack as he used to be, where he would give you 4 solid overs at the top. So
तो टीम
how
क्या ली उसने? आज के मैच में शायद ऋतुराज, रविंद्र,
हाँ,
रहाणे,
आज की मैच की
मिचेल,
टीम तो सेट है, हाँ,
जडेजा.
करेक्ट. समीर रिजवी, धोनी, चाहर, थिकशाना, तुषार देशपांडे and Mustafizur Rahman. And
Yeah.
basically your what is name, Samir Rizvi has come in for Shivam Dubey from last year, and that is your basic thing. Now I don't know, they have not I am not seeing the impact player names and stuff ki kahan hai, so we'll know who the
शार्दुल ठाकुर सब्स में था एक, मैं नाम सारे पढ़ना भूल गया. आई वाज लुकिंग एट दिस
hmm.
स्क्रीन इंस्टेड ऑफ माय अदर स्क्रीन.
Unfortunately, Shardul Thakur is not going to be playing. I don't think he's going to be playing the all the games because Shardul Thakur.
चाल से उसने मुंबई को रणजी जिता दिया चाल से.
Exactly. He just doesn't give you that option. But they may have him as an impact player because Shardul and Shivam Dubey are like, can give you 2 overs, can also track the ball around and stuff. So that is advantage Chennai when it comes to that. Now coming to your favorite squad,
Yes.
RCB.
Yes.
RCB again has
इनके
a
बॉलर कौन है मेरे को ये बता. बैट्समैन है, इनके बॉलर कौन है, इनका स्पिनर
वही.
कौन है? मेरे को मेरा सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन है, इनका स्पिनर कौन है?
I don't know why they let go of Vanindo Hasaranga. I just don't understand, and they got Tom Curran. I mean, talk about getting not horses for courses. One very good buy that RCB has is Cam Green. I think that's an excellent buy. Even though it was to help out Mumbai, I think they did a good job because I think Mumbai overpaid for Cam Green, but RCB desperately needs Cam Green, right? So, what is your RCB? Let me look at RCB's 11 today, right? You have Faf du Plessis, Virat Kohli, Rajat Patidar, Glenn Maxwell, Cam Green, Dinesh Karthik, Anuj Rawat. Here is the biggest problem. You are going to have 3 overseas players in your top 6 in Faf, Glenn Maxwell, and Cam Green. Again, it's a batting heavy thing. So then, who is your bowler? You're stuck with either Alzari Joseph or Lockie Ferguson. You cannot pick both, right?
But
Mohammad
isn't that
Siraj
the
is
strategy? The RCB strategy is they have a flat, docile track in their home stadium,
yeah.
and the idea is we are top heavy. We bat teams out. That's all they do.
Exactly, but the problem is they don't. Otherwise, they would have won a tournament by now. They don't. The Chinnaswamy Stadium track is such that everyone feels that they have the capacity to get more than one run more than RCB on that day, on their day, and they have Mayank Dagar, Mohammad Siraj, Karan Sharma, I think, and Alzari Joseph. Now Karan Sharma is playing obviously because the wicket turns. Now they have not invested in a single frontline bowler after Mohammad Siraj. I don't think Vijay Kumar Vaishak, Swapnil Singh, or even Yash Dayal can be considered frontline Indian bowlers.
और इनके
So,
bowlers के नाम भी नहीं मालूम है.
so I mean, the RCB issue is pack it with batsmen and stuff, but do not go. Why would you let Harshal Patel go? Doesn't make sense. There is
Well,
the
you
other
don't
option that
expect intelligence from RCB.
the
And after all, they're not RCB, they are RCB.
अरे बाप रे. They have another option called in Akashdeep. So Akashdeep could play because Akashdeep did impress players, but again, I don't see Akashdeep having the same sort of impact because the of the
T20 में नहीं.
inconsistency with Mohammad Siraj. The problem is Mohammad Siraj has been not what Shami has been for Gujarat or what Bumrah has been for Bombay. If Shami and Bumrah ki jagah, if Siraj stops giving these rubbish boundary balls, it may happen. The other thing that they may hurt them is the non-playing time of Karthik. So this Dinesh Karthik and Vridhiman Saha have, this probably might be the last IPL or something. So how
नहीं,
they deal with that is what
बोला
they
है ना,
have to
this
see.
is his last IPL. DK ने बोला है.
Right. So I don't know why how they'll play, but what Mumbai Indians has with Bumrah and stuff, they RCB desperately needs with Siraj. They need him to come good. And until having said that, if today I'm going to make a prediction, if today RCB scores more than, if it's not a batting wicket, मैंने pitch देखी नहीं है, if they score more than 175, I would still back RCB to win
मैच किधर है,
because
चेन्नई में कि
Chennai
बेंगलुरु
mein,
में?
Chennai mein hai. If they score more
चेन्नई
than
में तो बैटिंग
175,
नहीं.
if it's not a batting wicket, I have of course not seen, because but from what I've seen, there are a few cracks. From what I've read, there are a few cracks that their thing and spin is going to be apart. So if RCB bowls well with a thing, and how Cam Green plays, because they want Cam Green to bat and also Cam Green to give them 4 overs. So that's what we'll have to see. But I still see RCB as not coming in the top four, because I just don't think they're ready. They're ready. They have that bowling attack for them to be considered top four material. My top four this IPL would be Rajasthan Royals. Uh, I think an outside chance would be Mumbai Indians. Probably is going to be another top four team. Um, uh, the outside chances, two of them are going to be between Chennai Super Kings and Gujarat Titans. Sunrisers Hyderabad has a potential to be a top four, and the other top four there is a chance is Delhi Capitals.
I don't agree on Delhi. I actually agree on the other four names you have given.
But I'm saying Delhi has an outside. You may be right. Maybe Delhi, Gujarat और चेन्नई में से तीन में से कोई भी दो आ सकते हैं. Delhi में it depends on Rishabh Pant. They are too captain dependent. That is the thing. But I just think that Delhi could if Nortje Andrik Nortje comes well, Delhi could do some serious jhatka. And of course we have a whole we'll do like a mid IPL podcast as well to give you an update on कौन team कहाँ है, and then we'll know, okay, which team is doing how well or worse or something. But these are my top four. What are your top four, and what do you think about that?
Well, I think Rajasthan Royals, in my opinion, will win the tournament. They just look too
Yes.
strong a team
Mhm.
to not to be taken seriously.
Mhm.
Obviously, Mumbai Indians is a strong squad. They will always make to the playoffs. I think CSK, through their sheer just experience, and they have big match temperament, I think CSK will come.
Mhm.
Now, RCB, I don't think so will make it to the playoffs. Um, I know people want to believe that RCB is this thing. I think Gujarat will come to the playoffs. Other than that, it's a toss off between Gujarat and maybe Lucknow, in my opinion.
The problem with RCB is the RCB has one of the best batting cores in IPL right now. The problem is their bowling always performs below potential and lets them down, right? If RCB is bowling matches up to their batting, matches up to what Kohli and stuff, they can, they can start. By the way, Deepak Chahar starts the first ball with a giant
First
wide.
ball of the ICL, IPL, ICL बोल दिया मैंने. Oh shit.
IPL,
IPL is a wide.
बैन कर देंगे तुझे. IPL is wide, right? And but it swung quite a bit, and even Deepak Chahar
इनकी
was
टीम है कोहली, डुप्लेसी, पाटीदार, मैक्सवेल, ग्रीन. ग्रीन को खिला रहे हैं लोग.
Green ko khilaye. Green will play all games because Green gives them the 4 overs, na 4 reasonable overs, and I think Green is a great sort of buy for RCB. If they had invested in a proper spinner, like they're going again, Yuzi Chahal ko jane dena, Harshal Patel ko jane dena, that's a big problem. So they probably are hoping ki if they can get that, and next year there is a mega option, they can get it. But I will say one thing, man, RCB has some of the best fans. I was looking at the videos after that the RCB women won the IPL. Man, oh man, that fandom. But one place where I completely disagree, and I called out the cricket accounts, the Mufa and Cricket Johns and all of them saying, oh, combined tournaments won, RCB won, Mumbai Indians 8. I'm like, ye kya bakwas hai? Three IPL
क्या
three
मतलब.
three IPL teams have women franchises. Not all of them have. How can you equate them? And do not do this to the women's IPL team.
तूने बोला था, तूने उनके फैंस को शाउट आउट दिया ना, so let's appreciate it. So this is, I'll just play the video, not the sound, but I'll mute the sound, but so they're quite interesting lot, the RCB fans. They turned up in huge numbers, and यार ये साला ये आजकल है ना, बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रही है मेरे को. I had bookmarked it also. I was like, कितने वेले हैं RCB के फैंस, ये देख. आरसीबी चिल्ला रहे हैं रास्ते पे, बाहुले के जैसी हरकतें कर रहे हैं.
Arey, acha na good. They won a trophy, man. But I just wish they deserve a better venue than Chinnaswamy. I'm sorry. 40,000 people and those short 50-meter, 55, 60-meter boundaries don't do
What is
justice to
good
the
is
squad.
that this was not the men's team, this was the
The
women's
women's
team.
team. Huh.
And it shows how we have come across as a society also. What ye to tha hi. I'm gonna show you another thing, and I really like, what I appreciated the most was the Smriti and the
Mandana.
team. They came to the stadium and they gave her a standing ovation, and the men's team was like there,
Standing.
tr-
Correct.
standing them, and as always, the video has to freeze
Glitch.
when I am just about to start it. No, I don't know, aajkal ye ho raha hai for some odd reason,
Hmm.
and it's irritating me no end, but I have to live with
ठीक
it.
है.
But this was a good moment for the RCB.
Absolutely.
Like,
First boundary of the
doing,
IPL is hit by Faf du Plessis, driven through the covers beautifully for a 4. 6 for nothing.
और
RCB.
400 ब्रांड मेरे टीवी पे आ गए हैं. So so good for them. Good
I
for
will tell you
them.
something, Kushal. Watching IPL in America spoils you so much because यहाँ पे coverage happens like American sports. So Times Network that runs below. So only one ad comes during when they hit a 4 or something, or वो भी side में, right?
I wanted to discuss with you the commentary squad of the
हाँ.
entire IPL. So this is the entire IPL.
अरे this is the Jio Cinema ना. Star
जियो
Sports
सिनेमा,
का
तो
अलग
मैं
है.
तो जियो पे ही देख रहा हूँ ना. मैं
Star
तो
Sports
दुखी
का
हूँ ना.
better है थोड़ा.
हाँ, इंग्लिश में क्रिस गेल, एबी, शेन वॉटसन, ओवन मॉर्गन, ब्रेट ली, माइक हेसन, अनिल कुंबले, रॉबिन उथप्पा, ग्रेम स्मिथ, स्कॉट स्टायरस, संजना गणेशन, सोहेल चंदोग. आई कैन गारंटी यू आई एम वाचिंग स्टार स्पोर्ट्स.
Yeah, बहुत ही बेकार बकवास. No, but I don't
I'm
understand.
sorry.
See, why can't they get other people from across the world? They can get Isha Goha. They can
3 for
get
4.
they can get Mark Nicholas. They can get Mark Nicholas, who is a great commentator. who has done IPL before. They can get, I don't know. I mean, there are about at least 10 or 12 English commentators across the world that are not being captured in the first 11. I don't know if Nasser or Michael Atherton can get out of Sky Sports or anything. If not, they can even get someone like a David
हिंदी
Gower
की देख,
or
हिंदी
a
की
David
देख,
Lloyd.
जहीर खान, सुरेश रैना, पार्थिव पटेल, आरपी सिंह, प्रज्ञान ओझा, आकाश चोपड़ा, निखिल चोपड़ा, सबा करीम, अनंत त्यागी, रिधिमा पाठक. I'm not watching Geo, man. Screw
Yeah,
them.
it's
I'm watching Star.
बहुत ही बेकार lineup है यार. It's not a good
And
lineup.
I can't watch Bhojpuri. I mean, I will watch it if I want to have a last laugh or something. But
हाँ
yeah, I mean, I don't know. वैसे तूने हसरंगा की genius idea देखी कि नहीं? I mean, the
हाँ
man is next level genius. So he was banned, right? So he unretired from Test cricket. So now he can't play 2 Test matches. His ban was for 2 Test matches. Now he can play. What a man! What a genius!
I'm telling you, and he people were like, "Arey, Test cricket is safe because Vanindo Hasaranga unretired from Test match cricket."
अबे
I'm like, no,
घंटा!
he did it so that he can play in IPL, and he did it also
He's
because he
a
got into
genius.
trouble with a bowler. So yeah,
What a
uh,
man.
Duplessis was almost dismissed on that delivery. By the way, bach gaye, faff. The bounce is already
Can I
up and
show you
down.
something else also?
Please do.
We have the official photo of Zomato veg versus non-veg. This is
Hmm.
Zomato non-veg.
Hmm.
This is Zomato veg. This
Oh
is Zomato
boy.
veg.
This is Zomato veg. Which one will win? Zomato veg or Zomato non-veg?
I think both will lose.
Both will lose. Acha. Third four, by
Both
the way.
will lose.
Faf Duplessis on fire.
Hmm.
He's already
Okay,
smashed 3 boundaries.
so अभी मैं तेरे को कुछ और एक clip दिखाना चाहता हूँ. Did you see this clip of the press conference? This was so funny that this question was asked to Mark Boucher and Hardik. Did you see this clip?
Mm-hmm. Oh, ha! Arey baapre.
I just
Yes,
want to know
please.
that what was the one reason that made you that made the management decide that Rohit should not captain the Mumbai Indians and Hardik should captain the Mumbai Indians?
Oh, look at Mark Boucher. He's like, मैं नहीं बोलूंगा,
Not at all.
मैं नहीं बोलूंगा.
Someone actually should take a whole clip and just put Moe Moe on it. Maybe
Oh,
someone already
man.
has, because this was
so
exactly that.
good.
No. So I'll
This
tell
was
you
so good.
something. I actually saw there are 45 seconds worth of clips, because as a teen question puche, and every time Hardik is asked, he goes over, looks like this and stuff. So clearly someone from the Ambani PR team completely fucked up, and they could have warned. I mean, which moron would think that if you do a press conference that this question would not come? That is
I
a
mean,
but obvious question.
And what did you make of this this take by Harsha about resolving this issue? Harsha said this yesterday on Crickbus.
I thought of it. I said, if I was Hardik Pandya, what would I do? The first person I would get in touch with is Rohit Sharma. And I would say, Sarji, you're tired. You've had a long run as captain, a draining series, a World Cup that left you devastated at the end. You're taking the team of which I hope I will be a member to the World Cup, T20 World Cup. Aap na chill kariye. Yeah. You just go and bat and win us 6-7 games with your bat, Sarji. Don't worry about kaun kidhar khel raha hai kya. Just chill at bat. Do you want to be impact sub? I don't mind. But you are there and I am here. Whether you feel that way or no, that is what I would say. And my second and third call would be to Sky and to Bumrah and saying, sir, you are champion. And I would almost be servant leader with those 3 people.
Yeah.
And I'd say, I'll look after everybody else.
Does he not know? This is Harsha's ideal world, right? Does he know Hardik Pandya? Is he likely to say this?
Harsha is an idealist. I just wanted to know your views.
No, I think this is the inherent Mumbai Indians fans inside him. I mean, he was involved with the organization, so it's just like Joy Bhattacharya. They make fun of Joy Bhattacharya all the time and his love for KKR. Harsha has similar love for Mumbai Indians, right? But no one is there going to make these jokes about Harsha Bhogle. The question, and no point, no problem. Absolutely, why not? It's your team, man. You should have some passion, right? मुझे तो पसंद है लोग बोले, right? सब सुनील गावस्कर बन जाओ, सब मुंबई करो, हर 5 minutes. But the point is, what he's saying is his world of, as a Mumbai fan, what he wants how he wants this to happen, and it's not going to happen like that, because Hardik Pandya is not the player that he was 10 years ago, right? Hardik Pandya, by the way, Faf has just smashed that over mid-off for 4. He is looking in fabulous touch. 50, he's 18 of 12
And now
balls
it's
in
the
touch.
wide. Now it's the wide.
RCB is 24 nothing in 2 overs, 2.1. I'm sorry. I'll tell you something. Harsha's biggest problem is that this is his ideal scenario. That Hardik says that, oh, I'll be the leader below everyone, manage the stars. No, Hardik likes to be the star. That's how he was at Gujrat. He was the star. And everyone else, and he could be the big bhaiya or the big brother at Gujarat, because everyone else was essentially not at the same level. David Miller, when he came to Gujarat, was completely down and out. The only person who was at that level was Kane Williamson, who unfortunately got hurt. Right? By the way, the way Dhoni stopped, can anyone tell that's a 43-year-old man jumping about 3 feet up in the air?
Yeah, it's crazy.
This
You
man
forget
is a
that he's
freak.
43.
He's a
Yeah.
freak. I'm
Yeah.
just going to say, he's unbelievable. So
one
but-
more bit of
But
yeah,
but no
go
no.
ahead.
But I'll just wrap up this point by saying Hardik Pandya can only work if he talks with all these 4 players and says that I'm not, what Harsha says might be the only way this might work, but unfortunately this will have to come from the Ambani family, not from Hardik Pandya, because he's not going to have to say that. The Ambani family has to realize that if they really want to come and end this sort of thing, they'll have to clamp down and basically iron out the differences. Otherwise, kuch hoga nahi.
Yeah, let's see. I think Faf has hit another boundary. Yeah, I think he has.
Yeah. He's on fire,
Faf-
man. He is on
Faf is playing
fire.
well. Faf is playing well. So one more brilliant news in that the 100 draft, जिसमें Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan had put them up for being bought at a price of £100,000, and guess what? Both remained unsold. किसी ने नहीं
Both.
खरीदा उनको.
हाँ,
किसी ने
who?
नहीं खरीदा. The one Pakistani player that was purchased by them was that fast bowler, उनका right arm fast bowler, who got £100,000. जो injured था यार, Naseem Shah.
Naseem Shah. हाँ.
Shaheen Shah Afridi को भी लिया वो लोग ने. But yeah, that was another bit of news that I found.
See, Babar Azam is a decent one-day player. Is a decent test player. Decent, okay. He's not at all a great what you may call. And he smashed that for another 429 for no loss in 2.4 overs. This is rubbish bowling from Deepak Chahar, and Faf is just on fire. So,
और विराट कोहली एक बॉल खेला है अभी तक. विराट बोल रहा है मैंने भी पैसे दिए, बैट मैंने भी खरीदा है, तू मुझे बैटिंग करने दे.
हाँ, exactly. नहीं, but विराट को अच्छा है ना. He's chilling.
Okay, so what did you make of
but yeah.
Ravi Shastri's commentary in the final of the WPL?
बकवास.
So,
मतलब अगर आपको रवि
there was
शास्त्री
this
को
tweet by Erica Morris. Okay,
हाँ.
so I think she is some cricket fan or journalist. I don't know exactly. I don't follow women's cricket, so I'm not going to comment. But this is her tweet. I found it very interesting.
I
said
plugged it also.
Yeah. Learn the players' names. Stop referring to players as batsmen. Actually know anything about the players. It's embarrassing and an insult to the majority on comms who prepare. Fair
Correct.
enough. I
She's
think
absolutely
Mr.
right.
Shastri should not have been gotten there.
अरे उसको अगर if they just wanted him to announce the winner, then they should just 6 ball के लिए लेके आना and just pay him to just sit in the box and say, and he smashed it for 4 and RCB wins or something like that, whatever he wants to do. But the problem is he may have a great booming voice, but he had zero insights on that. He kept saying, this atmosphere is so nice, it feels like I'm in an IPL match. This is insulting, man. Like when the Women's World Cup final was happening in Australia, when 87,000, right before COVID, 87,000 people came, and Faf has just pulled that front of square for 4, that almost went for 6. It was a 1 bounce. This is a stunning assault, and Deepak Chahar is not the bowler he was. He's just been hit for 24 runs of 2
Tikshana
overs.
को दिया है अभी.
अभी Tikshana को देंगे. And I just had to say that. But yeah, so Ravi Shastri is no longer the commentator. He is for.
We don't have any good young commentators in India outside of Dinesh Karthik in English.
अरे we do. We just don't train them and we don't give them a choice because Gavaskar ji kursi नहीं छोड़ते. उनको 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 mentor तो करने दो. They have Gavaskar and Murli, Karthik and all of them doing. Throw them out, man. Have a couple of people. And India में दूसरा problem है. Ex cricketers को ही commentary देते हैं. Have some broadcasters. The reason why they are not putting broadcasters is the minute the broadcasters say something, people like Gavaskar are going to jump up and down saying, "अरे ये इसने तो cricket खेला नहीं है. How can he be a commentator of cricket?" What rubbish is that? You can be a commentator of cricket. You don't have to. You, for insights, for player insights, for an expert opinion, you need an ex-cricketer. But for calling the play-by-play plays, just making it a good experience, like what a Mike Howard does, or a Mark Nicholas does, or a Jonathan Agnew does. Jonathan Agnew has played cricket, obviously, but people like those, you need people either trained in communications or people calling it not just such a drab broadcasting like what we have. Look at how Ian Smith is doing this broadcasting, and you just have to look at the Talk Sport Radio and how they were doing, right? Jared Kimber and all of them are now broadcasting for Talk Sport Radio. So if they can't, I don't know why are
Jared's a
India's
damn good commentator. Jared is
Yeah,
very
so
good.
why is India so completely lost when it comes to that? So I don't understand why they are doing it. But yeah,
Because हम लोग mediocre हैं, कुछ नहीं कर सकते.
truly.
But yeah, okay. Another news segment. Australia again has postponed its T20 series against Afghanistan due to human rights conditions for women and girls. I mean, matlab, so the human rights was not an issue when they were playing the World Cup against Afghanistan. They should have forfeited the match now, because we have a precedent of some of the nations forfeiting matches in the past. Remember Zimbabwe ka tha jab England and many other countries have forfeited games.
हाँ, ये पैसे उनको पैसे वेस्ट नहीं करने, क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि बनेंगे. सो दिस इज ह्यूमन राइट्स बीइंग यूज्ड फॉर कैपिटलिज्म.
Yeah, bakwas.
बकवास. And if you are really against it or something, आप कुछ और भी कर सकते हो, right?
What a over by Thikshana, only 3 runs.
Only 3
Oho.
runs.
Damn, Thikshana.
And
तू
I'm
तो
telling you,
impressive निकलिया.
नहीं, Dhoni against spinners, and spinners for CSK is a completely thing. The funniest statistic so far in 4 overs has been that Virat Kohli has played 4 balls for 3 runs and Faf has played 20 for 31. And
Yeah.
Faf du Plessis has hit 7 boundaries already.
Yep. Another news that I read was, and I'll give you a context of this. BCCI has formed a 3-member committee to suggest ways to improve domestic cricket. This was reported by Gaurav Gupta in Times of India. The committee includes Rahul Dravid, Ajit Agarkar, and VVS Lakshman. By the way, a fantastic committee. Could not have better people running this, but because we are talking about the IPL, this is why I'm bringing this up. There is no other reason I'm bringing it up. There was a detailed analysis in the Indian Express. The title of this article was, how about this? I'll share this article on the screen itself. So it's a very good article that I came across. And listen, I know we love cricket, we are watching the IPL, but I think this is a very important bit that I read in this article. So, IPL versus Ranji Trophy debate. Indian cricket's new challenge is to address players skipping the domestic cricket. All right. So, team lists analyzed by the Indian Express show that 165 Indian cricketers who signed up for the IPL 2024 starting Friday, 56 did not appear for a single game in the Ranji season.
Wow.
This is not good. This is not good, boss. This is not good.
Yes, this is not at all. And so I think who I see, first of all, is this is, I think it's a fantastic piece. I read it too. The issue is, yes, Ranji Trophy, and you have to incentivize playing IPL ki Ranji Trophy karenge. You cannot blame the players, because if they skip the IPL, they are going to lose out on like 60 lakhs or something. They're not going to lose out the same money on Ranji Trophy.
Increase the pay of the Ranji Trophy playing. Secondly, make a requirement कि आपको सारे मैच नहीं खेलना. Out, Faf out.
Yes.
Sachin Ravindra ने कैच पकड़ा.
What a catch.
Yeah. Deep point पे पकड़ा.
Yes, and ये देखना इनकी जो technique होती है ना, people from New Zealand, Australia and stuff, the way they get. But Faf played a fabulous knock, by the way. 35 runs of 23 balls, 8 boundaries, strike rate of 152. Fabulous knock. Mustafizur Rahman actually, and credit to him, the first ball, and I'll come to that article in a second. I'm just going to talk about this dismissal right here. उसने जो पहला ball डाला था, Faf gave a bit of room and slapped him through extra cover. And then he altered his length a little bit and make sure that Faf plays and slowed the pace down. Faf cut it, didn't get it underneath, and Rachin Ravindra takes it tumbling down. Brilliant catch. So there's a big wicket for CSK because Faf was going away with the game. If Faf had scored, say, and Faf ka dusra problem hai actually, Kushal, if you remember, Faf actually plays shant in the beginning. Then in the last 10 overs, he just goes ballistic and starts smashing sixes at will. So if he was already playing at 35 of 23 balls, I would be very worried if I was a CSK fan. So now we'll have
Gavaskar
to
said
see.
something interesting. He was quoted. He said, today the players from Mumbai and Vidarbha who play every single Ranji game, including the final, will end up getting around 15 lakhs for about 40 days of cricket. When you see that a player playing a tennis ball league is getting almost twice that amount for less than a week's work, you can see why the Ranji Trophy is not attractive for some players. Akshay Wadkar, who captained Vidarbha in the Ranji Trophy final against Mumbai, I'm reading the Indian Express, received rupees 25 lakhs 80,000 for playing 43 days of premier domestic tournament. At the 2024 IPL player auction, the lowest base price for a player was rupees 20 lakhs. Mumbai's Bhupen Lalwani got 17 lakhs 20,000 for playing only 10 Ranji matches this season. So this is what I'm saying. I think Ranji का इनको बनाना पड़ेगा, बढ़ाना पड़ेगा, और थोड़ा maybe Ranji को थोड़ा early window दो. I think Gavaskar has given some good suggestions. I will again share the article here. I think इसमें Sunil Gavaskar has made some sensible suggestions. This is the article. 3 changes by Sunil Gavaskar. It has come. I think if we want to retain the quality of our players, till now, the reason the quality of our players has been good, in my view, is because our players by and large play domestic cricket and the
That's right.
BCCI is strict. अभी ठीक है 56 प्लेयर नहीं खेले इस बार, मगर ओवरऑल द BCCI is strict and I think they are becoming stricter now.
Out. Lord Patidar on a golden duck, or not a golden duck, 2-ball duck, silver duck, or a third ball. Whatever,
Yeah.
the bronze duck. I don't know. Bottom line is Rajat Patidar's struggle continues. I mean, we already have said that Rajat Patidar was a very overrated player. I mean, he was an okay player. I don't think he was like outstanding or something. Shreyas Iyer se shayad selectors ko zyada acha laga, but he has had his struggles, and there you go. It continues. Sorry, you were saying something about Ranji Trophy.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, Ranji Trophy की अगर quality घटी, so then overall cricket की quality घट जाएगी, which will not be a good thing. I feel we should take that risk, and
Correct.
and if you want to retain, but Rajat Patidar का bad luck खराब continue हो रहा है.
No, it's just a bad shot. He went fishing outside the off stump to a ball that was swinging away. I mean, I have no idea what he was trying, and he was beating the ball before as well. So it's just a bad shot. He beats him for pace. The first ball he plays, then he punches to wish wicket, and then a test match cricket. And where the hell is the footwork? Where the hell is the
अभी
footwork?
कौन आएगा इनका शायद
Cam
Maxi
Green
आएगा.
आना चाहिए. Yeah, but Rajat Patidar's feet were rooted to the crease. एक इंच भी घुमा नहीं है वो. So I don't know what they were trying to do or something with that. So yeah,
Gosh. So
I
I just hope RCB loses. That's all I say. I don't say anything else.
मैं इतना बुरा नहीं हूँ, so I will not be that bad as Kushal is. I actually hope they win, but the thing is, they're not going to win the way they're playing. And again, the last, and you're talking about Harsha, right? The whole season, last season, he kept saying, "Who is RCB missing? Rajat Patidar. They are really missing him. Once he brings their first match, he comes back, he's out for 0."
Okay, there are good 12 to 14 games. He's got
No,
time.
I'm sure. I'm saying he'll play well. My point is,
basically हर्षा ने नरकुंडी एक पनौती लगा दी उसको.
हाँ, Exactly. I'm saying that Rajat Patidar can play, no question, no doubt about it. But my point is that it's not that the
मगर अभी
RCB.
विराट स्लो खेलेगा ना, 2 विकेट गिर गई 5 ओवर में, विराट स्लो खेलेगा अभी।
हाँ, शायद आई थिंक विराट विल
वो
प्ले
क्या
लिटिल.
न्यूज़ था कि विराट को T20 वर्ल्ड कप में नहीं लेने वाले थे, फिर रोहित ने बोला क्या पागल है क्या,
हाँ.
विराट खेलेगा, ऐसा सब
नहीं,
कुछ
मुझे
हुआ।
I actually got asked that question as well, saying कि why will Virat not play or something like that, and I'm like, are you guys all freaking insane? I'm like, पागल हो क्या? I mean, I'm with Rohit Sharma there. How the hell do you not play Virat Kohli? He's the best player in the team, man. क्या, I mean, what are we even talking about? Of course, he's going to play the World Cup. No doubt about it. I have no doubt in my mind he's going to play. And you cannot drop आपका सबसे बड़ा मैच का player. You cannot just drop him for the World Cup. Just not going to happen.
Yeah, I think it's insane. लगता
हाँ.
है मैक्सवेल भी आउट हो गया।
बेवकूफी.
मैक्सवेल आउट। ये क्या किया उसने, ऐसे कैच प्रैक्टिस दी है धोनी को।
हाँ, exactly. First ball.
I like it. Very good. RCB.
First ball. I mean, it is
Oh.
unfreaking believable the way they've played RCB, and it continues actually.
I love it.
But I don't know
100%.
what I don't know what they are doing. But again, that's why I keep saying they are not the top 3 in the world. Like out of 4, if they say he had no idea what he was playing. The ball was swinging a little bit, and again out. So yeah, these are your 2.
किसी ने लिखा इस साल का ब्रांड दे।
ऐसा लगा brand दे.
This is so good. This is so good.
once
Actually, whoso came up with that name na, RCB. Oh yeah, somebody has typed it also. This is the best. RCB. So good.
So मैंने बोला था Patidar out for a golden duck. I was wrong. It's Maxwell that gets out for a golden duck. But
Yes.
the
They were like, you want golden duck? We give you golden duck also.
exactly, we give you golden duck also. मतलब क्या बेवकूफी यार. It's just silly what they've done, and it keeps getting worse and worse for them. And I mean, RCB has to really look at कि वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, and what they really want to do, because this is not going to help them at all. ये जो
मगर अभी भी they have Cam Green. They have a very good batting lineup ना. The thing is,
yeah.
अबे ये क्या आवाज आ रही है?
अरे ये मेरा iPad. We said something about RCB, and the iPad thought that we are saying hello Siri. So
ओए होए।
शुरू हो गया. Apple is always listening to.
बकवास करना शुरू हो गई।
हाँ, Apple is always listening to you. I'm like, मैं भी सोच रहा हूँ ये क्या आवाज आ रही. But no, so that is the thing. I don't see RCB improving unless and until they fix these gaping holes. They, again, like I said, they still had a chance if they got to 175. But उसके लिए they have to still play.
आज है ना RCB 100 के नीचे ऑल आउट हो जाए और फिर CSK आके उसको 10 ओवर में रन मार दे, मेरे को बहुत अच्छी नींद आएगी आज।
I'm going to tell you another thing. Now, RCB already has a bronze duck and a golden duck all in the same innings. So now if someone gets out in 2 balls, they'll have a bronze, silver and golden duck in the same innings.
Come on, RCB, you can do it.
And if Virat Kohli runs out someone, then that will be even a better. I think that's a diamond duck or something, because you get out without facing a ball on zero. So बहुत कुछ हो सकता है. But what a welcome for Cam Green. अभी तो आए हो, and 42 for 3.
यार देख, I don't have anything, no ill feelings to Cam Green. उसने हमारे लिए अच्छा काम किया मुंबई के लिए. Last year अच्छा खेला लड़का. बट ठीक है, हमने by the way, did you see that rumor about मैंने जो तेरे को फिगर बोला था हार्दिक का ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड, वो किसी ने पूरा जुगाड़ कर करके वही फिगर का 115 CR का फिगर का वो वीडियो बन गया है. वाओ, यूट्यूब पे आ गया है.
That is
आज
so,
पाकिस्तानी मीडिया ने भी पिकअप कर लिया था उसको.
So it's
And
a 50-50 split, right? Is what they're saying.
It's unbelievable. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
So it's like 50 crores for
मैंने तेरे
Hardik
को
and
जो
then
ब्रेकअप बोले थे ना, कैसे कैसे
Hmm,
क्या क्या दिया है, ऑब्वियसली मैं ऑन द रिकॉर्ड नहीं बोल सकता क्योंकि
hmm.
वो मेरे को इन कॉन्फिडेंस बोला गया था, मगर या
It is it is it
लॉट ऑफ
is
मनी
it is
ब्रदर,
it
लॉट
is
ऑफ
it's a
मनी.
lot of money. It's a lot of money, and this is going to happen more and more. By the way, ये पहली बार नहीं है और ये आखिरी बार भी नहीं होने वाला. This is going to happen more and more, and it's not going to end. So how we are going to how it's going to change is make it more and more sort of transparent. Have transfer fees. Have contracts of 4 years that like NFL that players can negotiate. Stop this mega auction nonsense and have a draft. So how you have a draft is you have to BCCI has to see that people that haven't gotten picked for the auction, एक आप mega auction करो and then stop and start having drafts and people who haven't picked and are the most valued players get at the top and then the teams at the bottom get to pick. That way you're going to basically incentivize teams that have not done well to get good players as well. So this is unless and until you do this, IPL is always going to be dominated. What happened with Gujarat Titans in 2022 was a freak show, and the fact is now they were good, so they will continue to be good. But this has not happened since. Like no team has been. I know Pune Super Giants was pretty good, but that was actually because CSK's entire staff just went to Pune Super Giants, and Dhoni was leading
Yeah.
because CSK was banned those years. IPL unfortunately has not gotten to the point where we can just do compensatory picks and stuff. So I like, but even when Gujarat and Lucknow came, they did award them 4 retentions, right? So they'll have to come up with some sort of parity for newer teams or teams that have not done well in the tournament. So teams like Punjab can have a chance at least to do something.
Yeah, I think पंजाब तो देखो ऐसा है ना कि you need some
हाँ.
fellow travelers.
बेचारे पंजाब में इश्यू है कि इवन द फैंस आर नाउ सेइंग द सेम थिंग एज द पॉलिटिकल कमेंटेटर्स आर सेइंग की होया मेरे पंजाब नु.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good summary. Okay, so chalo, I think now we can wrap it up. Before we wrap it up, anything else that you want to mention?
No, I think pretty much covered it all. Just hoping for a good, great IPL, hoping for a fabulous tournament. RCB doing RCB things so far. They're struggling. For their sake, I hope they actually come up and do well. If not, हम तो है ही troll करने वाले. And
Yeah,
yes,
no, I sincerely
go
hope they
Gujarat
lose.
Titans. I
Yes.
do not expect me to be complete unbiased. मैंने ऊपर से बोला है कि my two teams are always going to be Gujarat Titans and my next two teams are Rajasthan Royals and Mumbai Indians. Mumbai से लिए मेरा सबसे पुराना soft corner है. I've been a strong Mumbai fan, but when they play Gujarat on Sunday, बैंड बजा देंगे मुंबई की.
देखेंगे जरूर देखेंगे.
आवा
So
दे.
yes,
We have to say
people were asking when is the part 2 of our election podcast going to be. We'll do it in first week of April when all the
Correct.
tickets will be announced आराम से. I think ये हफ्ते के अंदर सारी tickets announce हो जाएंगी. Then we will have a better idea. So first week of April we will do the part 2 of the election analysis, and IPL ka we'll come back I think mid-April or something. We'll do the IPL ka mid review. अभी तक का जितने schedule के match आए हैं, and we'll do it in a similar manner. We'll stream it during the live match time, or we'll start at 7 as always. But as always, pleasure talking to you, Adit, and I guess we'll be back in first week of April.
Absolutely. Looking forward.
So guys, go follow Adit on social media, and you can also subscribe to Mindmakers. And as far as the Cārvāka podcast is concerned, you know the drill. You can like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave the comments in the comment section. I know the highest single largest viewer base of this podcast is from Bengaluru. Your team sucks, my dear subscribers and listeners. Too bad, so sad, and that's never going to change for me. And if you can support the Cārvāka podcast, please, if you can, join the membership program, whether on Fanmo or on YouTube or on Patreon. You can also buy the merchandise on kushalmehra.com or on Kadak Merch. If you're an audio listener, just leave a rating. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, namaste. Take care. Bye bye.